check, yeah, the levels get tuned. Headphones on, we align to the room. Low light set, got a natural groove. Swamp talking session, yeah, we ready to move. Sunday night, yeah, you know the routine. 8 p.m., now we step on the scene. Same crew back, yeah, we keep it clean. No script here, let the convo build. One small thought, then the space get filled. Topic shift, but it stay real skilled. Every voice got a lane that's real. Down from the games we played, smart decisions and the risks we made. Every move got a price that's paid. Every moment don't ever fade. Then we flip to the shows we seen. Movies watching in between. Talk that ending and that felt too clean. Or that plot that should have been unseen. Did you catch that? Now we start right there. One say fire, one don't even care. Now we back, different takes, but it stay fair. One offline, turn to something new. Next topic got no real tie through, but we still locked in and we ride it through. Frogs speak up, now we change the lane. Going on a rant, yeah, he switched the frame. Whole room pause, yeah, we know the game. Same side track, but it hit the same. Kermit pop up when he go too deep. Sipping 10T while we all stay cheap. Little laughs that we try to keep. Let him finish, then we back to speak. Right to the breakdown from the past. Like the sidetrack never even lasts. That swamp talk rhythm built to last. Jokes drop in and they hit just right. Serious points then a laugh right after. That mix right there what we really after. No filters here, just a real exchange. Some stay firm, some might change. Swamp talk voice in its own lane. Late night stretch and we still in place. No dead air, just steady place. Mix go down, yeah the room go spun. Mix go down, yeah the room go calm. Same crew sitting with we right back on. Swamp talking session, we carry on. CPX legendary, we breaking the mold. Stories of glory forever told. From the first step to the final play. CPX legendary, we breaking the mold. Stories of glory forever told. From the first step to the final play, legends are made. Here and today. To the top, no fear, no stop. Power in my veins, watch me rock the spot. Winning every match, confidence on blast. With Elevate by my side, I'm built to last. I'm built to last. Yeah. No limits, no doubt, just focused eyes. Elevate, listen me, watch me rise. Every battle won, every challenge met with power, no regrets. Yeah, elevate air tanks, yeah, the ultimate gear. Yeah, fueling dreams, shifting every gear. Rise above, the crown's in sight. With Elevate, we own the night.
Swamp's the place where joy is found. Feel the heat, the lively sound. In this groove we all abound. Jump, 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 jump to the swamp groove beat. Feel that funky rhythm sweeping your feet. Bounce with the frogs, let your spirit fly. Swamp blues party under moonlit sky. Swamp nights calling out and don't be late. Keep on dancing and another break. With every hop and every beat. Swamp blues magic, life so sweet.
Welcome on Facebook and YouTube or TikTok, however you guys are watching us this evening on social media. We are here tonight we're here to bullshit, really, to be honest. That's what we're here to be, to bullshit, talk about what we got going on and, throw some paintball in there. A lot of paintball. But yeah, man, we've got some interesting stuff to talk about. Weather's been awesome. Hey, Lisa from Team Tags, welcome. Trebe from on TikTok, thanks for joining the live feed. Maurice, how are we doing, sir? Maurice has been putting out. You guys check him out on YouTube. Put up your handle on YouTube, Maurice. He's put up some good videos. He put some, as Mama says, like, share, and follow. But he's put up some good videos of the field. So it's good times here. Shows off a little bit of outdoor extreme South Carolina that I'm in charge of. Oh boy, they gave me keys. But we're here to talk about one of the games that my co-host is commanding. Terrence, what's happening, sir? And we are also, Bones and Ashes happened this weekend at 7 Points, Texas. They had a little bit of they had a little bit of bad weather, so they had a little delay in game, but once the lightning stopped, they got going again today. I got to see some videos of some of the props I put together. No, I'm in the pro shop tonight. I decided not to sit in the bus and give some space where needed. But yeah, this is hey, look at that scenario team of the year up there. Boom, boom, boom. A couple banners and other things around here. But yeah, I got a nice pro shop here, so I'm blessed with getting the opportunity to run this monster. We have a lot of fun. Hello. So Bones and Hashes happened. Got to see some of the props going together. Awesome. Backpack gonna kill it. There you go. Obviously that's a nickname for someone here on the podcast.
Yeah, that's me.
I know. How'd you get backpack?
So I pretty much carry a backpack on the field at any event that I go to. So usually when somebody needs like a mission run or something like that. So for example, whenever I was at CPX, Lavernia Fisher, I was carrying a backpack and it was just like one of those, like, I got home and I had so much stuff in my bag that was just like like all those little like mission cards from the off-field missions, all that stuff. It was all in my backpack. It's just like, oh, okay. The backpack comes in handy whenever it's like you have to get something, find it on the field, and take it off the field. So technically, for example, like the teacups at Lavernia Fisher, that came in handy because I have molly webbing on my backpack. Technically, you didn't say that I can't tie that off on the molly webbing on my backpack.
Hey, it worked. That's one of the things I put in my backpacks can fit everything. Mr. Backpack. All right. Mr. Backpack. That's there we go. We got a one of the things that I did with my commander box was I had those cinch backpacks in it because it was a Craftsman, but a lot of people will recognize the box style, like those Milwaukee boxes, the plastic Milwaukee boxes. I had the Craftsman version, about yay tall, and I'd stuff it with all kinds of stuff. I had tape measure in there. But like you said, backpack, those cinch backpacks, probably about 2 or 4 of them, and put them away. Wait a minute.
That's my mom. She said so. Then my wife is Muffins, so she was not with us at CPX. You will have to come by the Wolf and Cow camp at a game that you were at because she does some of the best cooking, dude. I mean, it is. Cow and all of them. We're an eating team that occasionally plays paintball.
Sorry about that. Somebody texted me from the other part of the building.
But like I said, we're an eating team that occasionally plays paintball. We just and she brings these muffins. Like she had it was a lemon raspberry muffin that she took to Folda last year. And we had teams just coming from all the different campgrounds. Apparently, word got out, and she's like, "I should have made like 5 times this many because by midway through that morning, it was like, oh, they're all gone, all the ones that we took with us." So,
what's happening, Billy?
She does all the cooking and baking for us and everything else. She's doing her and Mighty Midget are doing all the baking and stuff for the Bricktop event that we're doing. Same thing where all the money is going to directly to Bricktop. Awesome stuff that we're doing with that.
Yeah, when I've seen actually 2 of them. So when's the one you guys are doing?
We are going to be at the one that is at Black Ops in Fayetteville.
Cool.
So that date is 1 second. It's the weekend after Midget's actual wedding.
Okay. Isn't it?
It's
Yes.
the May 9th.
Okay. Okay.
May 9th. And they've been nothing but amazing. They're letting us pretty much just take over their entire concessions area for them to use for
It's a good, it's a
grilling
good
hot dogs and all that stuff.
Yeah.
And all that money, again, is going to Bricktop, which
it's a rough thing. It's nice that he's going to have the support. He's going to see everybody else behind him, and he'll I'm sure it'll make him feel good too. Definitely a good event to try to make it to. We'll try to get some more flyers and stuff up about that. Once we see some more pop up, we'll try to make sure we share them and get the word out there. Yeah. So, okay, cool. We've got that going on. We've gotten some nicknames, some call signs figured out. Don't put all the Midget's businesses. Oh God. I think she's still in Florida if I'm not mistaken, isn't she? Or did her sister kick her out yet? Anyways.
I don't think they've gotten tired of each other yet.
Yeah. So that's good. Yeah, while she was on her way down, I was on my way back because we were at Jurassic. So
that's a game that I've been meaning to make it down to because A, love me some Desi, and 2,
that field,
it looks like such a fun game.
that field makes it epic. He's cultivated basically one great big jungle speedball field.
So it's basically speedball in the woods.
It really is, man. It's awesome the way you can play. And then there's room to bring the tanks and stuff through and all of that. So, I mean, it's a blast. It's a blast. I remember we were hanging down there for a few winters and watching the gameplay and the mechanics and everything, the way it all works. It's awesome what they've got going on down there. So it's good times. I hope to see him again, probably the very beginning of this month. I will be seeing him next month. I'm sorry, for a couple days. It'll be nice. We got some other stuff going on. So all right.
Did you go down to Jurassic and play, or did you just?
I played Saturday. I really didn't do much playing Sunday. I wanted to. I meant to, but yeah. I mean, I'm a part-timer now, man. I really am.
The age will do that to you, right?
When it's too hot, I mean, I'm enjoying myself. So whether I play or not, like if I'm there and I'm just hanging out and I'm not playing and I'm not enjoying myself, one of two things: I won't be hanging out. I'm going to be packing up and leaving, or 2, I'm going to play because there's lots to do there. I love seeing my Florida family down there. They're great. Like you said, you love you some Desi. It's always a good time. So if you guys get a chance to check out one of the scenario games at Outdoor Extremes Battlefield Orlando, CPX actually puts on Dreaded Legends there, the pirate themed game. So some good stuff. So check us out down there in Florida. We also have the Hudson location in Florida. Just saying, let you know. Wow, looking at myself, I'm getting a bit of sun. I'm almost strawberry-ish. Maybe it's just this camera and the green color behind me, but yeah.
See, I got lucky because I started wearing like a hat and everything else, and it's like, I showed up to the field today and I was fully prepared to play, and then I show up and there's already like 40 people there, and I'm like, oh. I turned to Cal and go, I'm going to go get my ref stuff out of the car. Because it's like, I know you need my help today. as much as I want to play.
Yeah. I mean, in the media aspect too, I got to get myself a better camera.
Yeah.
They played so hard. Yeah. I got to get myself another nice camera to, you know, maybe get some more media stuff done. I've been playing around with some stuff, and I shot some really cool video the other day. We've got some new smoke at the Outdoor Extreme locations. And, you know, for some damn reason, I used my gimbal. Honest to God, the video was smooth as can be. Only problem is a 3-minute video was probably a second and a half.
So is there a way that we could try out that we could get those smokes outside of buying them at an Outdoor Extreme location? Because
Yes,
I'm
you
so
can.
used to the EG smokes.
You can buy them outside of the Outdoor Extremes locations, I'm pretty sure. Actually, let me go over and I'll grab the display. You can pre-order them in your CPX event packages now. So that's
I don't think
that's
you
bonus.
had those available at Lavernia Fisher. Or did you?
Oh, no, we did not have those. Oh, and if you give me a couple minutes, I guess Aaron is going to put up a flyer, and he called me Red Hulk with the way I'm looking red. But here, give me 1 second. Hold on a sec. So I'm sure he'll have a better flyer for you, but this is what we got. It's a Pro Fireworks product, but it is a pull smoke. I really think it lasts longer than the Enola Gay. As of right now, I'm really impressed. We've got orange and green here at the field. You know, I've always been a fan of the EGs, but no, I mean, they do the trick. They last a nice long time. And they're quality pull.
Oh yeah.
So good product. I'm happy so far. We've gone through a few here at the field. We haven't had them in for that long, and we started getting them out there, and people
I
using
like the
them.
fact that it has the cover that goes over the pull tab as well, which the EGs don't have.
No. And they actually have some nicer directions on them on how to use them instead of just the, you know, when you have a problem with the EGs and why are they not going off? And then they tell you behind the scenes that, well, you're supposed to pull them this way,
Yeah.
and they'll go off every time. And it's like,
Yeah, I was.
why don't you say that in the instructions? Guess what this does? This shows you on the box and on the smoke grenade.
Yeah, I think for some reason I was at for some reason there was a guy that pulled a tab on a smoke at Fulda Airsoft this past year, because we go down and work at Fulda Airsoft, and and it went off in the guy's hand. And I was like, oh, that's not good.
You can't hold it like this.
Yeah.
You can't hold it like this. You have to hold it like this.
Mhm.
And pull. You don't pull out on the pin. You pull down. That way, because what happens, some of those EGs, they've got the double enders.
Mhm.
And this one, these ones that we have in stock right now are just out the one end that you pull. So that's nice. But if there's a malfunction, it'll come out the back. So you have to make sure you're holding these. I don't care what product it is of these. You need to hold them like this and then get rid of it. You know, toss it away. Don't sit there and try to hold on to it for the whole time.
Yeah.
But some quality stuff. Like I said, we just, oh, wow, dealer only. So you can get them from us, I guess. Here we go. Whoa, look at that. Very, very colorful. So.
I like that pink.
Yeah. The colors are vibrant. I love the green. The green was really, really solid. I was impressed with it. Like I said, it lasted for a while. The only problem is all the videos, the cool videos that I did with the airsofters using them. I must add
use
something.
them for a camera.
I'm using my phone on the gimbal, so I
Okay.
must have hit one of the buttons because it was so bright out, and I really couldn't see my screen totally. And I know I did hit it a couple times. I probably turned something on, something else to land near my feet. Well, besides an exploding paint grenade, those will wake you up. Yeah. So for some reason, I think I messed up on the gimbal settings and got it to be goofy. One of the refs got some good video for me. I'll have to forward it to Aaron.
So one thing that I would recommend, I haven't made the switch yet. Everybody uses GoPros. The Insta360, the brand Insta360 makes one that legitimately is small enough to where you can get so many different angles with that thing. I've seen people get videos of them like sticking it down inside the mag well of a CF20 magazine, and you can watch the first strike get loaded in there from the camera.
No, hey, I have, you know what? Here's the thing is I love my GoPro Hero. It's the Session though.
Mm-hmm.
So it's that small cube and it fits perfect right in my mask like this. I've noticed a couple of the other cameras that are out there now that would fit the same way. Cheaper, I'd update my system. But here's the thing is if I get a camera like that, I really don't want a camera like that. I want a camera with a lens. I wouldn't.
Yeah.
I like taking pictures.
You don't want an action camera. You want like a DSLR.
Yeah. Here's the thing. Here's the thing is, like, I'll show you how old I am. I actually like to develop my own film. I'm not talking about hitting print on a key. I'm talking about red light,
darker.
Yeah, learning how to use that damn imager in high school, trying to get the right setups and stuff like that. I kind of enjoy that to an extent. So I wouldn't mind a DSLR, something. Doesn't have to be freaking. What are we up to? 6K now or something? I don't need nothing crazy like that. I just need something. I guess 1080p would be my, what I would. I could probably even go lower than that and still get the quality just to show off what we're doing.
Out of it.
Yeah, because that's really all it is. Hey, look at this. Look what we're doing. Come on and join us. That's kind of it. Some advertisement, stuff like that. But we'll see what happens. I got to get some things done first. I've got some other things I'd like to do. I'd maybe like to find another project bus. It's possible. We'll see what happens.
You get more and more bus kids coming out, and
yeah, you're right, dude. Hey, they followed me around to Jurassic. She actually got.
I saw that she got Young Gun.
So the GJ Osmo Action 4 for Little Red setup. Yeah,
DJI is good. DJI is good stuff.
That's the gimbal that I have for my phone right now too. To be honest, I've shot some pretty wicked video with my phone at different events. Like if you go back to the videos that I did myself before Aaron started doing them, a lot of those were done with my phone on a gimbal. And those ones turned out better than the ones that I tried doing with the GoPros and stuff. So I don't know, but yeah, so there's something, it's possible, but that's the thing is I don't necessarily want an action camera. I wouldn't mind a real style type camera. Yeah. Kind of like, maybe I'll buy Aaron's old stuff off of him because all he does is sit at home. He won't come see me in South Carolina. It's a drive. I know it's a drive.
Well, it was a drive for us to get down there to CPX because I only live about 45 minutes away from Midget.
Yeah, he's coming from Michigan though, so he's still coming from a little further.
That's fair. I think it was 6.5 for us.
Yeah, no, we're like 14.
Yeah,
like 14 for us. So I'm gonna be taking that drive back soon just to say hey to everybody. Everyone on TikTok, thanks for joining us. Facebook and all that fun stuff. YouTube and everything. Thank you for joining us on the show tonight. Like and share the stream. I just saw Doggo sneak by out in the back behind you.
Oh yeah, Ellie Mae. Yeah.
Ellie Mae. Bye, Ellie Mae. Thanks for joining us, everyone. Going to X-Men. I probably not. I used to be in Michigan, and I was able to go to a lot of the games around there, the Midwest. Now it's a bit more of a drive for me, so I'm picking my games a little more particular. But yeah, I'm getting bitched at by Aaron because we're just doing what we were doing. We said we were going to just bullshit, but we're actually here to talk about a game you're commanding, dude.
Phil, do it. Do it,
What's
Phil.
that?
Report the comment. So Thomas Shiflett is actually the one who came to me and asked me about dribbling this game. And he turns out he's playing for green. And I'm just red. So Phil, I appreciate you having my back.
There we go. Yeah. So this game is happening at Cousins Skyline Paintball, right?
Yep.
And what do we got going on, man? What was the siege of Fort Cousins? What's all happening here on June 27th?
So, from my understanding, they're building a castle on the field, and we're going to kind of the first thing that's going to happen at this field, at this castle, is the siege of Fort Cousins. It's a 3-way game, so you've got red, blue, and a red, green, and yellow side. I believe it's red, green, and yellow. I believe the third one was yellow. But every hour and a half, it's going to switch between two teams attacking and one team defending the castle. So every hour and a half, it's going to rotate around. So you're going to attack the castle twice and defend it. Oh no, you're going to attack the castle twice and defend it once.
Okay. So brand new castle to get destroyed.
Yeah.
Okay,
So
it's gonna be like Castle Jam. Okay.
So, from my understanding of it, it's going to be pretty interesting because of the fact that once that flag gets raised inside the castle, and also, so many of us are used to scenario and it's used to, the high points win. It's not just about scoring points on this one. On the second time that you attack, when you're on that third, the spec ops, I guess I would call it, side, there are missions that you can go out and do within that hour and a half that actually deduct points from you. So you want the lower score.
Oh, okay.
So it's being scored like golf. The person with the lowest score at the end of the day wins. So it's not just about the attack, it's strategy in general. There it is, the tactical unit.
There we go. Thank you, Mr. Aaron Dill. Back pushing buttons in the background. Let's see. Yeah. Interesting. This sounds like fun. Definitely like the idea, like the way it's set up. This should definitely be a fun event. Definitely. We actually CPX, we do our North versus South game at this location as well. So yeah, check this field out. It looks pretty cool. Definitely pretty cool. See, I think it was probably this field here. This field here got me building a little bit more. We've got a field out here in South Carolina now that Looks a little bit like that last photo. So
Oh, still looking for a yellow commander
oh yeah.
is what
Ooh.
Thomas just put in. So if anybody's interested,
How many teams are there? There's green, yellow, and red.
yep.
Okay. I was reading that a little different, but now that I understand that so then they actually switch.
Every hour and a half, you're going to rotate out who's attacking
Okay.
and who's defending.
All right. So then the rules change for you and the gameplays change for you. There you go. Well, if somebody's interested, I think got to let them know if you guys are interested in commanding that. June 27th, where will I be? That's a good question here. I don't know where the hell I'll be. I unfortunately don't think I will be in that location. Hun, look at the calendar. Let me know. Definitely looks like a fun field. I haven't been there yet. A bunch of the props that I've made have gone out there for our CPX game. I am, if you guys have played there at the North versus South game, I am the one responsible for building that crate puzzle. The boxes that are, about 50 pounds a piece. Those were my creation. So you were lugging those around the woods out there. And then I believe this year I made some stuff to blow up the bridge. Not that it really did, obviously, but it was set up to make it look like it did.
Shout out to Corey Cosby, the winner of the winning general of North versus South this year.
Cool. Yeah. So you know what? I don't know who won. We talked a little bit about Bones and Ashes. I don't know who won. Darn it! I should have asked. If anybody knows who won Bones and Ashes, let us know. All right. But yeah, it looks like a great field. If I'm not mistaken, can you camp if you're coming? Well, it's a 1-day event though, right?
Yeah, so typically they don't open. From my understanding, typically he's not opening up camping. I know whenever he said that the last event that they had, which would have been North versus South, they only had a couple campers.
Yeah, well, it's a little chilly still too that time of year, isn't it?
Well, it was chilly at CPX South Carolina too, but
dude, I don't know what happened, man. That's like the only time it's been freaking cold here. It's if you like I said, look at my strawberry complexion. This ginger's burning just a little bit, but he's loving it. Taking in the vitamin D from the sun here lately, it's great. We probably could use a little bit of rain. Actually, I would like a day or two of rain on and off. I have a bonfire from, oh my Lord, it's probably about as big as my full-size van of yard maintenance stuff that I got to burn. I should have burnt it before it got so big. So I may have to split the piles up and burn them in little piles.
So whenever I was down at South Carolina, I believe it was down from I went to Red vs. Blue the week before CPX. And first of all, great game playing in 7 inches of snow. Second of all, I
don't miss that at all anymore. I don't miss that one bit, boss.
But the thing that happened was we had a burn pile at home field that was in between the two starting bunkers because we have a fairly small home field. And I come back.
I don't have a soul. I'm a ginger, remember? I don't have a soul to burn. I just don't have one. Anyway, sorry.
But we come back from CPX and the burn pile's gone. So there's no whatsoever protection in between the two bunkers. So it's just shots going off right from the start of just right from the beginning. It's just, da, 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 da. I'm like, oh, this place completely different.
Yeah, ours is a little off to the back. As a matter of fact, I think I started it with before you guys showed up, and we had this, it just was like, no, we're not going to burn it yet. No, we're not going to burn. I should have burnt it. But whatever. We'll get to it. So, all right. So you were still looking for a commander for a yellow side down there, or I'm sorry, up there, down there. Depends on where you're at, right? It's all relevant to location. For Cousins Paintball, the Skyline Park there. Where exactly? That's in Virginia, right?
Yeah, Strasburg, Virginia.
Strasburg,
so
Virginia.
Northern Virginia.
So there you go. Yeah, it's maybe a little cold up there right now. I don't know.
No, it's been pretty good here. It's been in the 80s.
All right, well, that's cool. I'm just afraid to go back north. I haven't seen snow. And the only time I've seen snow probably in the last 6 years. Well, okay, it did snow here for a little bit. We got about 1.5 inches, just before or just after you guys. I think it was just after you guys, after the game. West Virginia. Okay, there you go.
Western Virginia.
All right.
But yeah.
Western Virginia. Gotcha. They shut everything down for 0.5 inch of snow around here. I know you guys up north. Probably drive like, I don't know if you drive as crazy as us Michiganders, but if the snow's below the bumper, we're driving. That's it. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, that's the curb. Go over a little bit. Okay, we're good. That's what we do. We don't shut down like that. But other than that, the only other time I've seen decent amount of snow, was actually driving to Super Game Oregon and driving through the mountains.
Yeah. So whenever we went down to, myself and a couple of my teammates went to Red versus Blue, the only thing that was open in that area that night was Waffle House and the Hibachi restaurant.
Yeah, everything shut down up there with that snow too, man. It just shut down. That's the weekend we got the snow. So it was the weekend before, right? Yeah.
So we showed up to the Hibachi restaurant, and a bunch of the Florida boys are there. It was the lowlifes with their cowbell and everything else, and they're like,
you can have some fun at a hibachi restaurant, man. You can. We've had some Nate from Black Ops and them. They've taken us out to eat a few times at the hibachi restaurant, and we get all of us around the table. Oh my Lord. Fun.
I know. I don't know if you bared witness to this at Jurassic or not, but there's one guy on the lowlifes that runs around with a cowbell. I cannot remember his name. And the worst part of Red versus Blue was they were just so outnumbered on the red side that we switched over to blue for final battle. I'm like, I now see why y'all are scared of us, because you're just out in the middle of the woods with snow everywhere, and all you hear is cowbells and paintball shots going off. I'm like, this is a little creepy.
You ain't hearing the banjo though. You know what? Wait a minute. Does that show our age? Do the younger kids even know what we're talking about when you hear the banjo going off in the woods? Do you even know about the movie Deliverance?
Yeah.
They never remade that movie, did they?
No, they haven't.
Interesting. They were out of half the menu. Oh God. You know what? Waffle House is one of those places that the disaster index. Like seriously, you if the Waffle House is closed up and boarded up, get the fuck out. Because they set themselves up. No, they set those buildings up so that they could be self-standing for a certain amount of time, so that they can take care of, the servicemen coming in, the people who lose the ability to cook. It's one of the things we were told down here when we moved down here was, if the cow comes down, if the Chinese food place closes, the Chinese carryout closes, and if Waffle House closes, get the hell out.
Mm-hmm.
To be honest, I'll be out probably before any of that, because as soon as it starts getting bad, I'm going to get my ass in the bus and just go someplace nicer. No clue on Deliverance. Hey, it's a screwed up movie. Watch it. I don't know if you'll appreciate it or not, but watch it. Yeah, Waffle House at 3 a.m. hits different on a freaking road trip across the country too. Let me tell you. You run it. Well, that was man. I guess actually the strangest one we ever ran into wasn't at the Waffle House. That was at the pie place with that lady talking about the chocolate meth freaking milkshake. It was an interesting conversation. I'm not sure she was just talking about the chocolate, like, it's like meth. Oh my God. I think there may have been meth in that. I don't know. It was an interesting trip. I can't even remember what state we were in too, for that fact.
So with this game, I had no idea. So whenever I go into anything, I set goals for myself, right? So coming into the 2026 season, I set a goal for myself that I was going to get to know the field owners. I was going to develop myself as a player and develop myself as a name within the community. Right? So next thing you know, Mike Brown is doing the ambassador stuff and reaching out to me about the ambassadors, reaching out to me like, hey, we want you on the team. We want you as an ambassador. And then another game that I have coming up, not this one, but a different game that I have coming up that was going to General in 2027, got pushed forward to 2026 for me to General. And then Thomas reached out to me about this game. So it's interesting the way that things work because, I had 7 play games on my schedule. I now have like 12 or 13 games on my schedule for this year.
Yeah.
Between gymling and everything else. It's a lot.
Yeah, my schedule, I'm winging it. We're kind of winging it this year. We did get invited, and I plan on going to Super Game Maryland. I'm going to be playing Renegades. We are going to get a bunch of the LA Hitmen back together and kick some ass on the East Coast. Have some fun. Our boy Tiny is commanding the Renegades. We'll do some more on that one as it gets closer, but definitely doing that. So, you know what? Now that I think about it, when is Super Game Maryland? I just might. There we go. Look at that. Bam, it comes up. Ooh. June 19th to the 21st. Huh.
You might be on your way back.
What? Maybe I could get a parking spot in the parking lot for an extra night. And we might stop at we might make this game. This could be some fun. I'll put it on. I'll make sure we put it on the schedule there and kind of look at it. Like I said, we're kind of winging it with our schedule. But yeah, I was thinking that near then I was going to be up that way. So in June I'll be up that way, and the following weekend I just need to be in West Virginia on my way south.
Which reminds me, Thomas brings up a good point. What are you doing in 2 weeks?
Oh, weeks. I can't. We've started some projects here at Outdoor Extremes. I'm not exactly sure if I can talk about them yet. Some cool stuff, actually some stuff that I used to do in the past, just doing it now, new. I'm going to be tied up with that. I've got a couple weeks that I'm tied up with some cool stuff, so that it's.
I was going to say, because this allegedly is the last year of Gangsta's Paradise at Commander.
Oh man, yeah, no. I wish I could. I can't be. Between my commitments here and what we've got going on with this new project, I'm tied up for a little bit. But I'm not. Okay, so you say you got how many games this year?
13 roughly.
Okay. One season, back when I was a lot younger, 23 games.
Yeah.
Hold on a minute. That wasn't 23 games played. I commanded 20. I was in command for XO in 23 games in one season. Literally, we were in the bus every weekend, if not every once in a while, we got an extra weekend home. Yeah.
So, but you said that you wing it. The thing is, if I was to wing it, my wife would kill me because she loves structure.
She just likes to know where she's going. She likes the adventure. We're at an age in our life where we've got the bus, and you know what? Let's go adventure. Let's go enjoy.
The comment that's about to come up.
I'm missing comments. I can't watch the comments because Aaron watches the comments at this is he is finished. Midget, how are you doing, my dear? This is why
Hi,
he's
midget.
no, not really. I just I like to give her space because she doesn't want to listen to me talk all the time. Because all of you guys know that I can talk and just bullshit and just enjoy myself. Let's just blabble on and have a swamp water and something else if you're allowed to in that state.
See, that's why I wish that we had actually had the Super Bowl party at South Carolina, because I was the only one that stuck around.
Yeah, it wasn't really much of. No, we didn't have a lot of. We had people here. We ate. We watched the game.
In all fairness, I went back to the hotel, and I think I didn't wake back up until about 3:00 the next morning. It was like, okay, I'm gonna grab Waffle House and start this 6-hour journey home.
Yeah, fun stuff. It was a good event. I think it was a very successful event for a lot of reasons. Is because coast to coast trips, those 37 hours to get from Detroit to Super Game were always interesting. That was always some fun. Cool. Well, hey, if you're heading up north and you need to stop someplace, you know where you're going. We're here. I'm not traveling. Don't go campsite hopping with Bill. He stops at one and doesn't continue. Bull crap. I just need an hour at each one. We have fun. People talk. We enjoy ourselves. We visit. Some of these people, I don't see you guys. Unless it's at an event. So, I mean, it's getting to talk to everybody and stuff. But geez, okay. So once again, Aaron, pop that poster up again for the September 27th game.
June 27th?
Cool.
Yeah.
Play for green, I guess. And if you want a general yellow, hit them up. But
play for red.
The Siege of Fort Cousins. All right. Let's have some fun. Let's check this game out and enjoy ourselves. I think it's probably a possibility that I will be traveling through that area. I could drag my feet for a couple days and find some.
And don't listen to Thomas Shiflett. He has the Death Dealers with him already. Play for red.
Ooh, look at that. There's a nice QR code that everybody could scan right on the screen. And it'll take you to that registration and stuff. I'm sure it's probably the same QR code that's on the bottom of the poster. Aaron's good like that. He does these things pretty fast. But yeah, so I think that's a possibility. We could do that because there's some gorgeous land in West Virginia in June. Shit, yeah, we could drive the bus through. No trailer. It'll make it easier to go. Yeah. This could
and
be
if anybody wants to play for red, please hit me up. We've kind of been doing some coordination with this for anybody that's coming through Discord. So trying to get everybody that's coming into the Discord server, because I've come to realize that it makes it a whole lot easier to coordinate with everybody. Hey, everybody drop your ETAs, that kind of stuff, so we can figure everything out. And then it also makes it a whole lot easier to go get food afterwards.
Yeah, I could agree to that. Definitely.
Because I know that myself, Magic, Phil, and parts of other people that are coming in with me and I know are playing for me, we're camping out. We're camping at a nearby campground.
Okay.
Near there.
All right. Yeah, see, it's one of the benefits I'll have. I'll be if I'm in the bus. I mean, I have everything. Mama takes care of me, especially in that bus. We've got everything we need to live as we need it. She's got her KitchenAid, she's got her bread makers and her pasta makers, and we can eat rather well. But I know she enjoys some fine dining here and there. You know, we're not much of fast food people. Dude, we found this place here in Monk's Corner. Oh God, I'm gonna butcher the name. The Borgany House.
I was told about that place whenever I came down for
Were
CPX
you?
South Carolina.
Dude, yes. 100% yes. It's this old house, single, yeah. It's an older building. It's a very comfortable dining experience. I like playing the game of quick hide for Bill. He never find us because he always gets lost yakking away. You guys do that to me. I almost brought that up. But you go to this restaurant and they're open for lunch certain days. So from 11 to 2, they're open for lunch. They're closed on Mondays, but they're open for lunch for 11 to 2 most of the other days. And then they reopen for dinner from 5 till whenever. So you're getting a very precise, smaller menu. But here's the thing. The stuff is homemade and delicious. I've had a great, and then to top it all off, the food's great. Food's awesome. I'd go there just for the damn cake. We're talking 3-layer cake. Like, I mean, dude, 8 inches tall. I mean, it's a tall piece of freaking cake. And then she takes a huge slice out of it. So it's this big, just Jesus Christ.
There's a place near here called Homestead where they do stuff like that.
Homemade.
Oh yeah, it's up on the mountain. It's inside of an old house. Homemade buffet style. Just bring everything out to the table. Homemade green beans, mac and cheese, all that stuff, roast beef. And then my wife likes it, because they have cows that you can go and pet in the house, in the yard. My wife is obsessed with cows. We'll be driving down the road to a paintball event, and you'll just hear, I drive in and she'll drive back. And because, she just hangs out at camp all weekend. Not to say that's not, cooking isn't work. But, usually I'm coming off the field. I'm dying. I want to, especially in these summer games.
There's the house, the Barony house. All right, there you go. Thank you, honey. And I bet you had to look that up, didn't you? We always got the name wrong. Awesome place to eat around here, definitely.
But I'll be like falling asleep, and I'll just hear her moo, because every single time that we drive past the cows, she has to talk to them because she's like, how are they going to know that I'm here? So nonetheless, they have all this food, they have the cows, and then you get like apple pie and like pecan pie, like home baked. They bring the whole pie out and you just sit there and just pig out.
Good stuff. That's cool. Good stuff. So yeah, so we'll see what we can pull off and make that happen, and check out a couple of cool parks and state parks and stuff like that on our way down to drag our feet. What else
you're only
we got?
Welcome if you're playing for red.
What else do we got to talk about here? Aaron, you got any other topics that we should throw up? Throw up a photo if you want me to remember something that I'm not thinking about here. But I think Bones and Ashes turned out really well. It was a good event. I'm not sure who won yet. We've got a lot of cool CPX events coming up. I'm looking at the TikTok, and the TikTok's different than what I'm looking at here, because the TikTok's got the okay, now it's back to what I was thinking. Okay. Anyway, CPX events. check out our calendar. Hit the QR code that pops up here and there. Aaron will pop it up with the CPX events that we've got going on. We've got some cool events still coming up this year. Please sign up and join. Like and share our CPX events page on Facebook. Oh, that's all. I was thinking that's probably what it was too, hon. I think that's probably what it was.
Cows and dinner. She's
Yeah.
like, I'm in.
Yeah, I hear cows and I'm like, oh, do we get to pick out our meat?
It's more rustic than, or this is like Texas Roadhouse and just,
Yeah. Don't worry. It'll be 2 days and I'll have it butchered down to your T-bone steak, sir. Well, I want to eat now. Anyways.
how do you eat your steak? So Midget got on me about this. How do you eat your steak?
Well, depends. What type of steak are we talking about? Like, are we talking about how well done we're talking about it?
Yeah.
All right, I'm a medium. I'm not a rare. I'm a medium.
So we took one of our teammates out to dinner for her birthday. And I have not heard the end of the fact that I am like blue steak, like
You want it
seared with the shotgun, and then I'll take it.
Oh, so you're going rare, just seared on the outside. Okay. I've had a couple of those that have been well, they've tasted really well. We've gotten better. Backpack is weird. Look who's talking. Anyways, we've gotten really good with our steaks. So we've been actually buying like a quarter of a cow. Like Mama says, cooked. We like our steak cooked. So we've been getting some really, really choice cuts of meat, and I've learned to cook them really nice on the barbecue. Awesome. When you can start doing all the funny stuff, like she made a roast or something the other day. Holy crap, it was awesome. But it's definitely worth buying like part of a cow. I'm not talking about a couple steaks. I'm talking about 7 steaks, and we've got ribs. I think Mama said something about, so we'll be trying those.
I don't know. I mean, Cal said something about having us over to said something about having us over to the cow house for some. He's got some boar that he's got to get out of his freezer.
All right, I'm game. I'm game for that. Mama, actually, I think that's what full of deer. Yeah, well, that would be very nice as well. I think the meatloaf that Mama made for dinner tonight was mixed in with some boar and some other things. You can really get some cool exotic meats at just like the normal grocery store now. You can get ostrich, kangaroo, gator, kangaroo. I don't know, but sometime I'll try it.
Oh no, you think Cal bought that boar at the grocery store?
Oh,
he went to Middle Tennessee and harvested it himself.
I bet. I mean, okay, here's the problem with that, though. Here's the problem with that a little bit is some of that shit can be grainy as all hell.
Yeah.
But I guess you just got to get the right ones. Pick the right stuff out of it. Yeah, it's good stuff. Wild caught, wild game is definitely good. Deer. Oh, when we had some of that venison, she made that meatloaf, put the venison and the boar and the hamburger together in it. Oh,
that sounds good.
God, it was so good. Just a huge meatloaf. And then she'll cut it up into a couple of them and then stash them away in the freezer. And like tonight, pull one out and be like, hey, look what I got. I'm like, oh, it's very good.
See, this is what I'm talking about. We're a cooking team that occasionally plays paintball.
Got to feed the belly. I mean, come on. Most of you guys know me. You got to feed the munchies. I'm sorry. I need food. Yeah. All right. Like the cuts of the, all right. Hey, rabbit was never one of those things that I liked. You catch them and stuff, but rabbit just always seemed stringy to me. Maybe I didn't get the right rabbit, but just it's like squirrel. Nah. Give me a cow. Give me a great big cow.
Cow, bear, deer, boar.
It's been a while. No, it's been a while since I've had bear too. Damn, I miss Michigan. We have some of that. That's another thing that's different too, is you go up north and the animal's bigger. So you got the deer are bigger, and we've got these things called elk. They're big. Down here, a little bit bigger than my dog. Okay, with horns.
I don't know. Some of the deer that we've got here
No,
in
they're not-
Virginia are.
They're not that small, but I think we were staying in Virginia or South. I think we were staying in South Carolina. I think we were in one of the Carolinas, and we're in a campground, and then a pack of deer went running through the campground, like a bunch of them. And I looked at my wife, and I'm kind of like, is that a pack of dogs? And I kid you not, I've got 360 cams on the MF Bus project.
Right.
Yeah, the chicken paws and the yeah. That was okay. Yeah, that was the chicken claws. That was interesting in the grocery store. There's a couple interesting grocery stores we went to though, right? Yeah, Gator is good. I lost track of what I was even trying to think about. I started to go off on a rant, and it just
Something
doesn't
about the small deer.
Oh yeah. So it just went running through. So I've got the 360 cam around the bus on the MF Bus project there, and I had literally went into the SD card, pulled the SD card out, and watched and slowed it down. And I'm like, oh no, those were deer. So funny. I think they'd live better here because it's warmer, and they'd be bigger. But I guess they're bigger up north because they've got to fight more. I don't know. I just don't get it. I don't understand it totally, but yeah, you get a 300. Yeah, it looked like a pack of wolves. It really did. You get a 300-pound deer up north, no problem. Down here, that's maybe 2 deer.
Yeah, you occasionally get the big ones that come through, but most of them it's
Yeah, but I'll take any deer meat that anybody from South Carolina that comes to the field wants to get rid of. I'll take it. Good stuff. So, all right. So we're talking June 19th, 20th, 21st for Super Game Maryland. And then a slight jaunt down south, June 27th for a one-day, the Siege of Fort Cousins. 3 teams still looking for a yellow commander. All right. Sounds like this is something that could possibly happen. A nice little side trip there. I'll just make sure Mama has a lot of fun in between and we enjoy ourselves. Okay. Well, with that being said, I think I've covered a lot of the stuff we wanted to talk about tonight. We'll have you back on when we get closer to that other game you've got that you're going to be commanding as well. And we can talk about that once things are developed a little more with that.
When this one got brought up, I was like, okay, I'm going to stop pushing for that game and I'm going to start pushing for this one. Because instead of having 6 months to recruit, I have
imagine trying to do that for 23 games in 1 year. Nobody wanted to play for me the next year, which I can't blame them, man. And it's not like I played a bunch of games in the neighborhood. Oh no. I went down here. I went over there. Craziness. So
when was that? When did you do that?
You know what? I've just started to go through the videos in the old PC. I'll be able to get a solid on that. I want to say it was probably around 20. God, it was about 10 years ago, maybe.
Oh, wow.
I mean, 16, 17. Yeah, because it wasn't in the 20s. I know it wasn't in the 20s. It was just before that. I think it was probably about 2018. Damn it. Now, hey, I'll know here because I'm going through the videos and categorizing them, and I'm going to have a lot of videos from 1 year with me in command or in a command position. So I think it was the same year that Sexton commanded Endless Legend. Was that the first Endless Legends at EMR, I think? I think it was that year. I'll have to check. I'll have to look into that. I'll figure that out. Definitely figure that out. All right. So cool. Everybody, thanks for joining us. Like and share the stream. Aaron is saying 2017. So that could be it. I was thinking 2016, 2018. So 2017 could be it. like and share the stream. Thank you for joining us. Check out the game we got going on the 27th. Check out Super Game Maryland too.
To make a whole road trip out of it. Look, I will anybody coming from Super Game Maryland, I will take anybody coming down and playing for me at Fort Cousins.
There you go. There you go. I know we've got a bunch of other games coming up before that even. We've got Super Game
Domination next weekend.
What's that?
Domination at Blast Camp next weekend.
All right, Domination at Blast Camp's coming up next weekend. We also got Super Game Maryland. I'm sorry, not Maryland. Super Game Oregon, the original Super Game. I really wish I could make it out there. I can't though. That venue is awesome. Lisa, good night, good evening. Take care. Get a hold of me, okay? Yeah. So the Super Game Oregon location is freaking epic. We'll have a bunch of Mad Frog Militia guys there. I think we'll probably have like 6 of them. Raleigh and Maldonado and all those guys. So check out our West Coast team. They will be out there on site, up in the vendors area. You can catch up to them. They've got one of those little private staging areas. So go say hey. If you guys are interested in joining the team and you want to touch base with somebody at the game, Super Game in Oregon, touch base with those guys. They'll fill you in on what we've got going on. And hey, maybe you can play with them and get a feel for what we're about.
And anybody that's at, like I said, I'm trying to get my name out there. Anybody that's at Gangsters Paradise or the Bricktop event, come by, see me. Let's talk about getting you to that game in June.
There you go.
Let's just shoot the crap and just talk.
There you go. Fun stuff.
I always enjoy meeting new people.
Yeah. Well, we've managed to eat up an hour, but I still want to talk about one more thing. I slept through the final episode last night, the very ending. I slept through. We've been started watching this show called Extracted. So we watched the second season, loved it. So we watched the first season, and we just finished it last night. Well, the wife finished it. I missed the winning part because I passed the hell out. But awesome reality game. It's made me wonder some things and look at some things. It would be interesting. I think I could handle that one a lot more than I could handle Survivor. Survivor, there's too many kids involved. This one, you could leave me out in the middle of the woods and I'll eat my ass off until I get there. And then once I'm there, I'll just sit there and burn off the fat just by sitting there.
The question is, if you were on that show, what kind of crap would your family put you through up there?
Well, see, we've had that conversation a little bit here, and I'm going to catch hell right now because I would love my daughter. I would love my daughter to be the one of those people in the Extracted. It's cool. You've got the person out there in the woods, and then you've got 2 family members, 2 team members that are inside a nice warm area. And they're the ones that pull you out of the game. You don't pull yourself out of the game. They're the ones that have to actually commit to hitting a button to pull you out. So I think my daughter would be probably pretty good at that. My wife wants to go. I'm a little worried about that, though. Oh, it's okay. He just said he wanted to be extracted twice. We got to let him sit there for 2 more weeks before we pull him out. Don't worry. He'll be fine.
There's a 2-week holding pattern here.
Not because I'm a biatch. No, honey. It wouldn't have anything to do with that. I mean, no, it's not that at all. You're not. You are not. No. Don't hurt me. If you guys don't see me for a couple of days and I come back with black and blue marks, you know what happened.
The bus is locked. The bus is now locked.
Yeah. I'll get locked out of the bus. That's the thing.
That's what I'm saying. You're locked out of the bus. You're sleeping in the pro shop tonight.
Yeah. There we go. Or the rental box. We'll see what happens. Anyhow. So what do you get into watching? You get into that kind of shows or stuff?
So I really haven't gotten into a whole lot of shows lately. I was considering watching, I tried to watch like Euphoria because the new season's coming out, and I'm like, I just can't get into this, man.
No, I just never even tried that one.
Yeah. So we went recently and saw, there's 2 movies that I recommend. One of them is War Machine on Netflix. It's a low budget movie, but it was really, really well made. And it's fun to just sit down, turn your brain off, and watch a bunch of military people fight aliens.
Cool. I'll have to check that one out. That's with the guy from Reacher.
Yep. And then the other one is we went and saw Project Hail Mary in theaters, which is a Ryan Gosling movie. And I was very surprised by, like, I don't usually get emotional at movies. I cried multiple times in this movie.
It looks like it's going to be a good movie. I saw that one. I haven't been to the theaters in, geez, I can't tell you how long, man. It's been forever. So maybe we'll do that one of these days. Go check out a new movie at the theaters. But it's
so the way that I nerd out about paintball stuff, my wife nerds out about like books and science. So the fact that the book was written by a scientist and had like scientific formulas written into the book, she's sitting there and it took her twice as long to read the book because she's like Googling everything, and it's like, oh my God, this is really possible.
It looks like it's definitely an interesting movie. Yeah, I stream a lot. We stream a lot. I actually get a kick out of we'll run through some Knight Rider episodes and some A-Team episodes and stuff like that. But yeah, I think it might not be a bad one to go to the theaters to see or something. I don't know.
If you can go and see it. I don't know if y'all have an IMAX in Rock Hill. Highly recommend seeing it in IMAX.
Okay. I'll have to check into that. They got everything else around here, and if they ain't got it, they're freaking building it, man. This area is just, you were here. This area is just booming, man.
It absolutely is.
It's
as far as TV shows go, I am just waiting for the special event that they're doing with The Punisher on Disney Plus.
Oh yes, I've seen.
I absolutely love the original Punisher series. Originally was a Netflix series. I was so worried they were going to ruin it, and it'll be interesting to see what Disney does with it. As long as they keep it TVMA rated, I'm okay, because that's what we got to have for.
Well, if they keep it behind that Disney Plus paywall, then you're.
Well, as long as you keep it behind, you have to have a pin set on your Disney Plus account to watch this.
Yeah, it can be interesting. I got to get Mama into a couple of those. I'd like to watch a couple of the Daredevil ones. Hey, Raleigh's making it in. Here's our West Coast guy. He's one of the guys you guys will see at Super Game if you make it out to Super Game on the West Coast. Stop by, say hi, check them out. If you guys are interested in joining the team, you can kind of get a feel for what we're about and what's going on with our reps out there in the West Coast. Thank you, Raleigh. I also like we stream high potential or high probability every once in a while. The tunnel scene. Oh, where he's sitting there. We're flashback to what Lisa Weber's comment was. It was about Willy Wonka.
Mm-hmm.
He starts doing that, and you're just going faster, and the times keep going, and the world. Oh Jesus, yeah, that Gene Wilder and Willy Wonka. That's one of the classic background noise movies and shows to have on, and you end up watching it. That and Labyrinth and Guardians of the Galaxy. They just all Ant-Man. They've got those soundtracks and everything, and they hit the spots like Labyrinth and Willy Wonka hit the spots from when you were a kid. And you just want it. You're happy when it's going. It's good.
Come to think of it, the next one that I want to see comes out this week because we go to the movies fairly often.
Okay.
They're remaking The Mummy, but they're turning it into a horror movie because it was really like an action movie when you look at the old guys or whenever you look at the old Mummy movies.
Now wait a minute. No, if I'm not mistaken, aren't they bringing Brendan Fraser back in that?
They might
in the new one.
They might be, but they're making it from the looks of it. It looks like it's going to actually be really creepy, and I'm really excited for that.
That's good stuff. The Mummy is one of those series too that if they go on, you'll be watching it. Wonka. Yeah, we need to check out Wonka, hon. We haven't seen Wonka yet. You need to watch that one. We'll have to find out where we can stream it. But I don't know if did I introduce everybody to our megaphone for the paintball field? I don't know why. We order some megaphones, they come in, and this is what we got. So wait, oh hey, that works great. But this is the music button. Why? It's got to be because of the FIFA World Cup thing or something like that. But my refs play that at the most annoying. Whoa, turn that off. Sorry. My refs play that at the most annoying times during the day, and it just makes you laugh every damn time you hear it. I think, though, with that music sounding, we may be able to – we're going to probably sign ourselves out here. Do you have anything else you would like to share, sir?
No, just like I said, if y'all ever see Wolf and Cow Legion or the Master or TFL or any of us out at games, please come by, say what's up. We're always looking to get more people involved with the ambassadors program. Talk to myself, talk to Midget, talk to Mike, any of us, and we'd be more than happy to get you connected.
Here we go. So look for us at your next games. And Maurice, he knows the noise, the PTSD from I think the first couple times that button was hit, it was on accident. And after that, it was, I do. It just makes me giggle. It makes me giggle. And hey, if you can't go through life, you got to go through life giggling. You can't take life too damn serious. It's not worth it. You're not here for a long time. You're here for a good time. Those are the epic words of a radio disc jockey out of Michigan. Not here for a long time. We're here for a good time. Enjoy yourself. Live your life. Have some fun. Play hooky every once in a while. It's not a bad thing. It really isn't. Hey. Everybody, take it easy. Thank you for joining me tonight, sir. Hopefully we'll have everybody join us again next Sunday with something else going on. I'm not too sure exactly what yet, but I will figure it out and I will let you know soon enough. So thank you for joining us. I know you had a lot better things to do than listen to me talk. I'm about to go in and torture the wife with my presence and try to take my space in my bed back over, because I'm sure she's probably laying in it with a German Shepherd, a Shih Tzu, and believe it or not, a cat. The cat and Moppet are getting together. They're playing. It's been interesting. I don't think you've met Moppet, have you? Moppet was not around when you were here. Moppet is our rescue.
I wish I could get the cat and dog to get along. They just fight.
Yeah, I have a Shih Tzu. Oh, Beaners and Baby. Oh, bestest of friends. Bestest of friends. Moppet is probably the size of Beaners, so she knows she can fuck around with him a little bit. But yeah, we rescued a dog that was running around the field for weeks. We had this little Shih Tzu that kept showing up.
That's right. I remember the week whenever you went live, whenever you got that dog.
Yep. And now he's there. There he is. That's Mama doing a nice trim job on him. Look at that pretty face of that little fucker. Anyways, hi. Yeah. He's great. We told ourselves we were never going to have another male dog because they pee all over everything. Baby was so great, and Molly were so great as our female dogs and then he just happened to show up the right place, the right time. And yeah, he's an interesting little character, but he's home now. Give her some room. Nah. Anyhow, Patter, thanks for joining us. Everyone else, thanks for joining us. I am going to log off here. Mr. Aaron Dill from Aaron Dill Media, Thank you so much. Everyone, check out CPX. Oh, look at the puppies. There's the puppies. Yes. Love our dogs. Love your pets. Love your wife. Love the kids. Maybe in that order. Anyhow, all right, everybody take it easy. We're going to call it quits tonight. Aaron, take us out. Thank you for pushing buttons in the background. Everybody join us again on Swamp Talk for our next show. And maybe I can talk to Aaron and putting up a different song for our opening again. I don't know if you guys noticed. That was a little different song. Got some cool stuff going on. It's really nice not getting copyright infringements. Real nice. All right. Well, with that being said, Aaron, take us out. Bye, everybody. Bye-bye.
CPX legendary, we re-breaking the mold. Stories of glory forever told, from the first step to the final play. CPX legendary, we re-breaking the mold. Stories of glory forever told. Woo! From the first step to the final play, legends are made here and today. No fear, no stop. Power in my veins, watch me rock the spot. Winning every match, confidence on blast. With Elevate by my side, I'm built to last. I'm built to last. Yeah. No limits, no doubt, just focused eyes. Elevate, listen me, watch me rise. Every battle won, every challenge met with power, no regrets. Yeah, Elevate air tanks, yeah, the ultimate gear. Yeah, fueling dreams, shifting every gear. Rise above, the crown's in sight. With Elevate, we own the night. Swamp's the place where joy is found. Feel the heat, the lively sound. In this groove we all abound. Jump, 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 jump to the swamp groove beat. Feel that funky rhythm sweeping your feet. Bounce with the frogs, let your spirit fly. Swamp blues party under moonlit sky. Swamp nights calling, I don't know, be late. Keep on dancing and another break.